The simplest business model in the world is this. Got $1 from every person. If 1.6 billion people pay you, that is $1.6 billion, but honestly, that idea is a little too naive. So let's change the idea. What if we do not need $1.6 billion? What if we just find one apartment community? If every household hands you $1, you can build your first cash pile fast. So how do you make everyone in one community pay? It is actually simple. This kind of opportunity shows up every year. And it does not happen only once a year. A Gen Z girl used this exact move, and she instantly pulled ahead of people her age. So how did she make the whole community pay willingly? The answer is human nature. That is the core logic behind business model design. And what she targeted was a daily need, something every local family could use. T-shirts. One day a girl was selling t-shirts at a street market. A young guy walked up and asked, "How much is one t-shirt?" The girl said, "These are all this year's new styles. They are $59 each. Handsome, you want one?" The guy said, "Girl, your t-shirts are too expensive. At $59 each, nobody is going to buy them. You should sell them for $1 each." The girl got annoyed immediately. She said, "Are you here to mess with me? I pay $10 just to get one shirt." The guy smiled and said, "Calm down first. I can make you sell t-shirts for $1. Not only will you not lose money, you will actually make more money. If I can do it, can you give me your number and be friends?" The girl said, "Of course. What is the method?" The guy said, "Look, your t-shirts sell for $59 each. You get each one for $10. If you sell one for $59, you make $49 profit, right? But the customer either buys one or they walk away and you make nothing. So you should put up a sign, write this on it. T-shirts are $59 each. First shirt $59. Second shirt $39. Third shirt $19. Fourth shirt only $1. Do you think people will buy 4 at once?" The girl said, "Of course they will. But where is the profit?" The guy said, "Look at the math. 4 t-shirts cost you $40 total. The first one sells for $59. The second one sells for $39. The third one sells for $19. The fourth one sells for $1. Add it up. How much is that?" The girl pulled out her calculator. The total was $118. The guy said, "Your cost is $40. You bundle 4 shirts and sell them for $118. That means you clear $78 profit. Isn't that more than selling one shirt alone?" Then the guy said, "If you want them to sell faster, spend $28 buying 4 jugs of laundry detergent. Each jug is 4 pounds. Outside, each one sells for at least $30. Look, everyone has to wash clothes. Anyone who buys 4 t-shirts at once, you give them $120 worth of detergent for free. Wouldn't those shirts sell even faster?" After hearing this, the girl slapped her thigh. She said, "I have sold at street markets for 3 years. And I never figured out ideas like this. How are you this good?" The guy smiled and said, "Foolish people in debt only rob Peter to pay Paul. Smart people in debt only focus on 3 key things. If you're drowning in debt right now, feeling like you'll never dig yourself out, with no money, no resources, and no clue how to earn money. If you're going through each day mindlessly, unsure which industry to enter and unsure how to pay off your debts, you feel lost, helpless, and overwhelmed by pressure every single day. You might even have dark thoughts of giving up entirely. Then I have a question for you. How can you make $10 million in 1 year, pay off all your debts, and truly become wealthy? I'll show you a method. You don't have to live a miserable, restrictive life. You don't need to be an investment genius either. Whether you live paycheck to paycheck right now or are crushed under credit card debt, you still have a chance to earn 7 figures before the end of this year. Why do poor people think their lives are over when they owe hundreds of thousands, while rich people owe tens of millions and don't treat it as a real problem at all? What poor people lack most is never money. It's the hidden truths wealthy people never willingly share. If you put money in a bone in front of a dog, the dog will always choose the bone, because it has no idea money can buy countless more bones. This principle is incredibly powerful. I sincerely recommend you finish reading Make More Money, even if you have to stay up late. This book matters greatly. It's the kind of book that can actually help you pay off all your debts. You really should read it. This book lists hundreds of money-making strategies, and teaches you the underlying logic behind each one. You'll suddenly realize making money can be as natural as breathing. Once you finish this book, you'll learn hundreds of ways to build income. Honestly, it will send chills down your spine. You'll realize there are countless money-making methods average people never imagine in their entire lives. You'll also realize you've missed countless opportunities to get rich. If you want to seize chances and change your life, this book is an essential part of your comeback story. It's one of the most effective books on wealth creation and building wealth I've ever seen. When you finish reading it, you'll have a huge awakening. There are truly learnable, replicable systems to make money and get rich. It will upgrade your financial intelligence, broaden your horizons, and grow your wealth along with it. If you follow the methods inside this book, you really can earn far more money much easier than you think. So whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s, As long as you want to make money, you should get this book and study its methods carefully. I truly hope it helps you become wealthy.